Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and this is Catnip Dreaming. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm at a different location. Tim and I have been in our house for about, was it 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. And we're just slowly getting settled in. So I wanted to give you guys a quick home tour before we do either a candy or a beer taste test. I haven't decided yet. I actually posted a poll on Instagram, so you guys will be the ones that decide ultimately. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. All right guys, so we're walking inside the house. I'm just kind of in this like fenced in, not fenced in, this screened in porch, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna show you guys the outside of the house, not that exciting. But right here we have our kitchen. Obviously we have Deegan being our awesome guard dog. So got a nice pantry which is filled with candy, and I've been wanting to post this candy taste test for a really long time, so all that candy is in there. We got Tim over here just prepping his dinner. He looks really excited. But this is our kitchen. I love it so much. So I'll kind of show you some of my favorite features of it. Tim's in the middle of cooking right now, so he's trying to work as clean as possible. But we have this nice center island right here. So we got our center sink right here, which is pretty awesome. It's right in the middle of the island, which is nice. I like having that there. It's really convenient with the island there. So if you have people over and they want to have drinks or something, your sink's right there, which makes it nice and quick. Tim's putting eggs in the garbage right now, eggshells in the garbage. But what I'm really excited about, and probably the best feature, look out. The best feature of this kitchen is this gas range. In our last 2 apartments we had electric, so it's really nice, as you can see, having the gas. And it definitely is taking some getting used to with cooking, because obviously your pans heat up a lot faster, and I like it though because you can control the heat more. So definitely look forward to some more cooking videos using this. Got the nice microwave with it. We got a lot of cabinet space, which I'll do like kind of a far shot, but Tim hung up this nice magnetic strip for I can't talk. Tim's laughing at me. He hung up this nice magnetic strip for my knives, which is pretty awesome. My mixer, of course, just some nice gifts that my friends left. And then this is the dining room table that we just recently purchased, and I really like it. It's got a bench, which is over here. Yeah, so it's kind of nice. So if you wanted to have, you know, maybe 7 people sit at this table instead of like 6, you have the bench right there. This is kind of like a larger view of the kitchen, but it's really nice. Deegan's begging for Tim's dinner. And then I have like a nice little wine rack over here, which is pretty cool. I've got one lonely bottle of wine in there, but I'll eventually build the collection. So that's the kitchen, and I guess I'll kind of take you down to the not as nice part of the house, but hold on, the laundry's running, just 1 second. All right, so this is kind of our laundry area. So you can see that kind of weird hair washing sink. So the people that had the house before us, I think she cut her client's hair in here because there was a chair right here where she would cut hair, and there was like a little kind of vanity there. But Tim just built this bench press type of thing, I think that's what you call it, for down here. And we're gonna turn this area, it's kind of hard to see, we're gonna turn this area into a home gym mixed with the laundry. So we'll end up taking this sink out and just kind of cleaning up. Obviously we're still in the moving process, so it's not completely done, but we do have an exercise bike, and we might potentially get an elliptical at some point. Not right now, just spending a lot of money on paint and things like that. And then this is, I really didn't want to show you this, but hold on. This is definitely a bathroom that needs to get redone. It's very 1950s. It's very interesting, but it's nice having a second bathroom. So I definitely am not used to that. My house growing up, we had 1 bathroom for the 4 of us, so it is nice having another bathroom, and that's probably enough of this bathroom. All right, and then I know this, so this room right now is just full of boxes because we're still in the process of moving. But this is gonna end up being like kind of the den, like family room. And Tim, you know, is gonna bring all of his musical equipment. He has drums and all of his guitars and amps and things like that. So we'll turn this into kind of a music room slash den. But definitely excited to see what happens with this. The people before us really liked the Florida Gators, I believe. I think that was their favorite team. So this orange is very aggressive. Tim wants to paint it kind of like a burgundy red, which I think would be pretty cool down here, but leave me a comment down below if there's a different color that you think would work in here. All right, this is kind of, it's unfinished, and this was like the original front of the house, but this is like a little breezeway type of area, and we're thinking about maybe turning this into like a little wood shop or something for Tim, because we don't really have a traditional basement in this house. There's just a crawl space, so it might be nice to have something like that. And not very exciting, but this is the garage through here, so I'm not gonna show you my car because it's basically a garbage can. All right, so we're back upstairs, back to the dining room slash kitchen area, which is definitely my favorite space. We're gonna get some stools for right there. We just have like the one single stool right there, so eventually we'll get something. So there was an add-on on this house, so this actually was the original entrance of the house. So we actually painted this door blue, which you'll see in a second. It matches the main wall in the living room, but we don't really use this door because there's not really like an entryway to go through there. So I don't know, just gonna paint it and make it look nice, I guess. So this is our living room. So we kind of did this almond butter kind of color. It's dark in here. I should have filmed this during the day. But with the walls, and then we did one feature wall which matches the door that I just showed you guys. But it's just this kind of dark blue, and I know it's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I turn the fireplace on, hold on. All right, that didn't help at all, but we have a nice gas powered fireplace, which is pretty cool. And we're definitely gonna get a smaller entertainment center for this corner because it's just kind of awkward, or we'll maybe potentially mount the TV on this wall, but we were also thinking a mirror, not really sure. We haven't really put anything up on the walls yet, but this is our nice little living room space. And there's Deegan with one of his many toys. All right, and then it's a split level home, so just a few stairs to go up, which is nice for Deegan because he's a little bit older, so kind of hard for him. But so this is the hallway, so I guess we'll take you to, this is the third bedroom. We haven't really done anything with this yet. So basically, I'm really bad at painting, but I'm doing primer on the walls because if you can see that really aggressive blue, and yes, I am aware you're supposed to paint from the top first, but I'm kind of scared of being on a ladder. So I did all the majority of the painting, and Tim's gonna finish the top. So I know my dad like yelled at me 10 times for painting incorrectly. I'm well aware that I'm painting incorrectly, but here we are. Yeah, but this will end up turning into a guest bedroom. So it's definitely a work in progress. Tim said he's gonna try to finish the primer up on the top here, and then I'm gonna start painting this Sunday just to get some of this done. All right, so now we're going into Tim's study, but just like a nice little computer office area. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm gonna move the drill, but this is the trim where I really messed up because I'm horrible at painting. I sneezed and I completely made a mistake doing the trim right here, so don't hire me for any painting in your house. All right, so continuing to walk through, ignore the garbage, but this is our main bathroom, which is pretty nice. I really like it. It's a good size. It's got a nice, pretty deep bathtub. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's probably a mess. But yeah, just simple bathroom. It's got that nice bowl sink, which is kind of cool. I feel very fancy, like I'm in a spa, so pretty cool stuff. I don't know if you can really tell. Let's see, maybe turn this light on. Yeah, so it's kind of like a purplish gray, which Tim actually approved of this color, which I don't know, I wanted something kind of light for the bedroom. So we're actually gonna completely move. We're gonna put the bed, because it's currently right here, we're gonna put it on this wall, because I just feel like with all the windows and everything, we're not utilizing the space properly because it looks really weird with having these two dressers and then my vanity in the corner right here. So I think we'll end up switching that tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. So hopefully I can get that done. But yeah, guys, that was kind of the home tour. So we're gonna do a taste test next, but I was really excited to show you guys this house. I know you guys have really only seen our apartment, and I've always been filming like on the ground in front of a coffee table. So it's gonna be nice to have some variety. Sweet fire extinguisher. But yeah, I think it'll be nice, and I'm definitely looking forward to filming more often. Now that I have the space to do it, especially the kitchen for any cooking videos, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to film. So I hope you guys enjoyed the home tour, or the house tour, or whatever. It's my home in a house. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. So I decided I really wanted to do the beer taste test for 2 reasons. One, because I really want a beer and I was gonna have one of these beers anyway, so I might as well take you guys along for the ride. And 2, because Tim wouldn't do the candy taste test today because I didn't give him enough notice. So I want him to be part of that. It's always fun when Tim's part of the candy taste test videos. So he said he might tape it with me on Sunday. We'll see, because we've had that candy in our pantry probably since we moved in, and we've had to like buy second batches of some of it. So it's not gonna be like a true taste test. I've already tried all of them, and well, most of them. The Peeps, there's some wild different flavored Peeps in there, and I can't wait to try those, but we had to buy more robin's eggs. Actually, we might have to buy our 3rd bag of them because I cannot stop eating them. They're so good. I love malted milk balls. But anyway, so I'm sorry if you really wanted the candy taste test, but I think you will be pleasantly surprised with this beer taste test. Mainly because I'm excited to, oh geez, that's the sound of the beers. I'm excited to showcase some beers from a local brewery that actually just opened up here in Rochester, and it's called Strangebird. So I'm gonna be trying 4 different beers from them today, but if you are in Rochester, they are doing online ordering. All right, so I'm on their website right now. So it looks like there's 12 different varieties that are, well, maybe not 12, it says 12 results. Some of it's merchandise. Okay, so there's 9 beers that you can order online. So there's one called Bear Fight, which I haven't tried. This was actually gonna be the only one that I won't have purchased, and I almost bought it, but I forgot. The Massive Spire, which I haven't tried either. So it's an American barley wine, so I definitely have to try that. I like barley wines, but they're very boozy in my opinion. At least they taste very boozy. But they're good. I would definitely try that. It's a 10% alcohol content, so whew, maybe just one of those. Probably won't do that in a taste test. Slime, I did try this one. It's a hazy IPA. That's been my favorite so far. No, just kidding. Moon of Faith is I like all of them. So I'm gonna say like everything's my favorite because all their beer that I've had is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to try these 4 that we're about to try. But it's called Moon of Faith. Yeah, this was my favorite. It's a fruited IPA with apricot, and I really liked it because it was a little bit kind of like, I don't want to say like kind of hazy and murky, where you had that apricot and it kind of reminded you of like apricot nectar, which I really liked it. It was just like had the subtle amount of like acidity from the apricot. Moon of Faith, if you're like kind of not really into IPAs, or you're new to trying IPAs and you think they're a little too bitter, the apricot to me really balances it out, but it's very good. And then Unfettered Soul, yeah, that's the hazy double IPA. This one was really good too. It wasn't super bitter. If you're, I think IPAs get a bad rap, but this is absolutely delicious, and it is kind of hazy as well. Pillowhead, so this is one of the ones that I have right here, and this is the one I'm most excited to try today. So it's a pink peppercorn saison, I don't know, I sound like an idiot. So this one has notes of peppercorn, lavender, juicy fruit, and white grapes. I've never really had anything like this before, so that's the one I'm probably the most excited about. And they had posted on their Instagram that they were running out of it. It's just like they only had so many cases left, so like I jumped and bought it immediately. And then Infinite Cosmos, I think that's one of the ones yep. So I have Infinite Cosmos right here. So it's a kettle sour. Oh yeah, I like sour beers. If you're watching my channel from the beginning, I've done like 10 different sour beer taste tests, and it was probably only exciting for me because I love sour beer. So I'm very excited to have a sour in this lineup, but it's got pear puree, orange zest, coriander, and ginger. And I think the coriander is gonna be really nice in this, so excited for that one. So yeah, the Winnebago Warrior, which is a West Coast IPA. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be very intense in flavor. I think some of the IPAs that I had so far were like the hazy kind of style IPAs. So I'm definitely excited to try something a little bit different. And the last one, which is Space Saver. And this is a hazy double IPA, dry hopped with citra hops. So, and I'll show you like the beers as we go along. All right, so I decided I'm gonna start with the Space Saver, which is the hazy double IPA. I feel like all 4 of these beers are gonna be pretty flavorful, and I guess you could say the sour might be kind of the lighter beer, but I don't want the fruit flavor to be stuck on my palate when I'm trying all the other beers. So I think I'll do the 2 IPAs first, and then I'll probably do the saison, and then I think I'll end with the sour. But I don't know if I'm doing this right. That's just, to me, what makes the most sense. So let's start with the Space Saver. All right, so Strangebird, that's their logo right there. This is the Space Saver. I really do enjoy just basically the art on the cans. All right, so I don't have my tasting glasses, so I'm not gonna fill this all the way up because I gotta try 4 beers. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice. It's got a little bit of like murkiness to it. Probably like a deep kind of goldish color. I don't know what I'm saying. Kind of gold color. Let's just try the beer. Oh, it smells really good. Definitely, it smells very citrusy. I definitely taste orange, and it's very hoppy. Yeah, it's really good. It's pretty smooth to drink. That's what I found with the other IPAs so far. I think the West Coast IPA is definitely gonna be a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, but I think it's very refreshing. Yeah, it's definitely really thick, if you guys can see. A little bit murky, which is how I really like my IPAs. But I definitely, right off the bat, it's very hoppy, and I taste a lot of citrus, which I really like. It's very bitter, like almost like orange rind, or I would say orange, a little bit of lemon, and very hoppy. But it's very refreshing. I think on a summer day, this would be absolutely fantastic by the pool. Can't wait for those days to come soon, but I really enjoy this. All right, once again, killing it with the awesome art on the can. But this is a West Coast IPA. It's a 7% alcohol content. I really enjoy this a lot. I really like the Strangebird just kind of like logo altogether. I'm gonna for sure buy a shirt or a sweatshirt to wear. I just really like it, but excited to try this one. All right, so this one is not really murky at all in comparison to the double IPA. So definitely a different style of an IPA. So I'm gonna stop talking and try this beer. Definitely different, smells a lot different than the last one. That's good. I didn't think I was gonna like this. I would say it's a lot more aggressive with the initial punch of bitterness. I don't really taste citrus in this. It feels a little bit heavier than the previous IPA. My hands, whoa. It feels a little bit heavier than the previous IPA, but it's heavier and lighter. It's hard to explain. I think like on your palate, it's a lot cleaner, but the actual beer itself, it's definitely like sitting kind of heavy after I take a sip, and the flavor is really lingering on my tongue, and it's definitely very hoppy, pretty bitter, but I almost taste like kind of, and this is just my opinion, but like a slight hint of like kind of a caramel flavor on the back of my tongue. Maybe that's from all the candy I've been eating, but I really like this. I tend to not be a fan of West Coast IPAs. Personally, it's just not what I enjoy, but I think Strangebird might have converted me to actually really kind of liking this style of beer. To me, a hazy IPA just has a little bit, that extra layer of like citrus a lot of times that I really enjoy, where this is, to me, more assertive with like the hops and bitterness. But I really do like it. I think there's like a little bit of extra depth to it. Yeah, I really like it, but the next two beers are the two that I'm the most excited for. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna go with the pink peppercorn first. And let's go. All right, next we have Pillowhead, which I really like the art on this one. I love this kind of intense green. 6% alcohol content. I'm excited, I like pepper a lot, so I think it'll translate well to a beer. Very light in color, has a very light yellow kind of tint to it. Excited for this one. Ooh, I definitely smell the pepper. Ooh, that's really good. Oh my God. So pink peppercorn can be kind of floral in taste. I like floral hints in my drinks and when I eat. Yeah, definitely the pink peppercorn having that floral note with that slight bit of like, not spice like in spicy, but like that like warmth of pepper in the back. I just like it each time I drink it, I feel like there's more flavor, just keeps like lingering on your tongue. Wow, this is very unique. So it's got that kind of pale ale kind of feel to it, but then, oh man, I definitely taste like hints of fruit or citrus in here too, but that floral kind of pink peppercorn is absolutely delightful. I've saved the one I'm most excited for last, and I love this space theme, the Infinite Cosmos, because I'm a space nerd. So we have a pear ginger sour beer. I smell like kind of like, it's like funky fruit. What? Oh my God. That's really good. I love the ginger with this. And I think when I was reading the description earlier, I think it said there was coriander in it too. Oh, it's so good. It's kind of thick, that's why I really liked that one, the apricot fruited IPA, because it was like kind of like murky and like thick, kind of almost like fruit nectar. And I really like that whenever I have any type of like fruited sour or fruited IPA. But I like the pear, because pears are pretty subtle in flavor, and I wasn't sure how that would work in a sour because I don't really think of pears as being really sour. But I definitely taste like a little bit of lemon flavor in here, whether that's just my imagination or not. But definitely almost has like a slight sweetness to it, which goes really well with the pear, and the ginger really rounds it all out. I think this would be really good around the holidays, because pear and ginger always makes me think of the holidays. And I mean, I guess drink it anytime. Drink it during the summer too, because sours go really well in the summer. But I don't know, this kind of has like a holiday flavor to me, and it makes me excited for the holidays, even though it's March and we've got a long time to go, but something to look forward to. You guys can see how thick the actual beer is and like murky, which I really like. Yeah, this was my favorite, but I mean, it's not really fair because it's my favorite style of beer. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I haven't really posted very regularly. I plan on posting more often, how about that? Moving was kind of challenging. It took a lot of painting. I hate painting now. But I definitely have some kind of ideas. I want to do, so Tim and I are thinking about having him buy a mystery basket of ingredients, and it won't be like the crazy stuff that Chop does. Like, I don't need to cook Lucky Charms, but it'll just be like some different proteins, maybe ones that I have to fully process, like a whole fish or, you know, whole chicken or something like that, with ingredients. And I just want to kind of push myself to maybe cook items that I wouldn't normally cook. And I think it'll be interesting to get it from, you know, to have a basket or like items picked by Tim, because, you know, he doesn't cook, so he doesn't necessarily know, you know, how to manipulate the ingredients, and he might, you know, have a certain dish in mind, and maybe I'll make something a little bit different, or I'll make exactly what he thinks I'll make. So planning on doing a few of those in the next week. Tim said he would do the candy taste test with me, because it's not, the beer taste test I like doing by myself, but the candy taste tests are like, they're not fun without Tim, because he just makes fun of me the entire time. And I also feel weird just like eating 20 different varieties of candy by myself. I mean, I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna eat a lot of candy after this, but you know, I don't need to film it. So yeah, I definitely have some ideas. I know that I told you guys before that this isn't gonna be strictly like a food-based channel anymore, but I definitely want to do some cooking. I haven't cooked on this channel or like baked since Christmas when I did those molasses cookies, and that was too long ago. So I definitely plan on doing that. If you want to suggest a mystery basket down below, challenge me and give me something different and exciting, certainly leave it in the comments down below. I always like you guys' suggestions, and I always try to listen to them when I'm thinking of these videos, but I definitely plan on posting more often. So I really hope to have another video out by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. And I definitely really appreciate your guys' support, and I hope you enjoyed the home tour. It's something that Tim and I have been trying to get a house like officially for over a year, but really it's been 3 years in the making, ever since, you know, we got married. So it just feels amazing to be home. Tim and I lived in apartments for about 7 years, so it's really nice to just finally have a place of our own and to kind of relax, because I don't always have in the back of my head that we're gonna be moving again, you know, don't fully unpack or don't fully settle in. So we'll continue to bring you guys along on, like, if we, you know, when we finish that third bedroom that like I painted really poorly, I'll definitely show you guys that and the progress with that. But summer's coming up soon. Hopefully some positive things happening in the world, and I look forward to spending more time with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks.